talk vintage hat blocks for a moment. We all love them. I love to look at them on my shelves, and you love to look at them in your studio. But sometimes you might buy one and find that it's actually not that good after all. This particular one has been pinned to death, and there is so much timber missing from it that it's never going to reproduce a nice sharp hat. This particular vintage block, again, is a lovely block, but it's pretty badly knocked about. It's missing whole pieces of timber of the shape. The pieces are really sloppy and open up. It's got corners missing. Things like that are going to show up in your finished hat and take a lot of effort to work out of your hat if you're able to. So one of the things that we like to do is make reproductions of some of these blocks, such as this one and of the one I just showed you before, this one here, because they feature sharp lines, no corners knocked off, no pieces of wood missing. The pieces fit nice and tight and snug. They don't rattle around, and you're going to produce a much better hat from that. Now, while we're talking about vintage blocks, this one was sent to me recently, and to see if I could repair it, but it's actually beyond repair. It's more cost effective and time effective to make a whole brand new block, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to reproduce this block as a brand new one. This block's lovely to look at, but it's not going to make a good hat. It's been pinned so much that great chunks of timber are missing, and well, there's actually nothing to pin into anymore. So while we're talking vintage blocks, one of the reasons this particular block is now unusable is that it's been overpinned, and it was really quite needless, because if this block had been produced with a presser and that had been used in helping to form the top, and cord instead of pins had been used around this groove here, there would be almost no pin marks in this block other than perhaps here to hold the cord in place and some underneath here to keep it tucked under. And this block would then have kept on making hats, but as it is at the moment, it's really not going to make a good hat. So I'm going to make a reproduction of it and send this and the brand new one back to the customer.